How does Keke
That's
Palmer
hard.
date in this game?
I don't date in the industry. I don't date in the industry simply because I don't trust either. That's another side of it too, I think, for you if you're a female entertainer as well, dating in the industry. Because a lot of times people just are clout chasing. So I'll be in a situation where people just want me to help them build their digital media up. Or they want to be, you know what I'm saying? Or they want to be seen in paparazzis with me. Or they just want to tell their homies that they got a moment with Akila. Like, it's weird stuff like that. Like, and I don't.
What if it's somebody bigger than you where they don't need that?
Someone bigger than me. A lot of times the people that have been bigger than me I've never had chemistry with. Like there's been people that have like, or I don't mean, I hate that thing, bigger than me, I'm bigger than you. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, because people have their own stuff that they good at and stuff like that. But the guys that I feel like have, you know, have had their extreme popularity, whatever you want to call it, I haven't been interested in. You know, there have been times where I'm like, oh, you know, because I'm not interested. Just because you're really successful or something like that doesn't mean I'm going to like you.
Their swag doesn't match yours, I get.
I'll be honest with you, even with guys that are popping, they've treated me like, Keke, I can't wait till you in movies like Catwoman. I know you're going to be there, and I can't wait to be on your arm. And it's like, why are you so hype about the levels of my career that I'm going to be reaching? Like, they will sometimes be more hype about my brand than guys outside of the industry. Wow. And then guys that are outside of the industry, they'll be more like, oh, did you sleep with him? Or did you sleep with him? They be on that other petty type.
different.
You know, it be on some petty type stuff like, no, I didn't mess with your favorite rapper. Stop.
Yo, I
hate that.
I understand why girls hate that, but I gotta defend guys a little bit.
That.
Why are you looking at me? I'm in a room
that
full of women.
Yo, like, why are you thinking about, like, do you want to sleep with dude?
No.
Exactly.
Let me say what it is.
One thing about a man, and one thing you're going to notice as a men, if you listen to this, that you can't catch a break, even if you're right. Even if you're right, you can't catch a break, because you know why? Women do not deal with being right or wrong. All right, you're like, they don't care. Even if you're right, even if you're logically right, women do not care. Chris Rock had a bit about this a long time ago. The worst thing you can do with a woman is argue with them about being right. It's like they just want to win the argument. Sometimes they just want to win, even if you're right. Like, there's been a couple times where I've been right, like literally right, and like I've had arguments with women that it's just like, what? But I'm right, and that's honestly, that's like where my stubbornness comes in, because if I'm right, you can't tell me shit. And sometimes it's just like, oh wait, but it's your tone and all that, because I get the tone thing too, because like, a lot of people say, yeah, you're right, but your tone came off. It's like, I was like, but I'm right, though. It's like, I don't give a shit about my tone. It's just like, I'm right. Do something about it. That's me. And I don't, like, I've been trying to fix that, but at the same time, that's a hard thing to, like, fix, especially when you're proven right. It's not that, like, oh, you just became right. If you're proven right, and, like, you can't tell me shit. And that's just me. Now, what are we talking about? We're talking about, first of all, before anybody thinks I'm dragging Keke Palmer, I fucking love Keke Palmer. Alright? I'm pretty sure in one of these videos I've said I have dispersed my love for Keke Palmer. But we're gonna leave it at, I love Keke Palmer. But, and I know she just had a baby by a nigga that nobody knows about, which is where I'm kind of getting to this video. So that whole, thing about being right. Okay. Here's the thing. Like, we look at when you're a mother, it's just like, we put our mothers on a pedestal, right? Well, especially if your mother has raised you and like your mother's been the most loving, caring, nurturing people. Not really much of a mama's boy, but your mother has been like, it's your first example of a good woman. It's usually a lot of men's first, unless your mother was an asshole or Eminem's mom. But usually your mother is your first example. That's why people say your mother's like your first girlfriend, and you get all that. So when people kind of like look at things as, you're a mom now, it's just like you're not you're not Kiki no more. You're a mom, so you gotta work different as a mom. Because most people, their vision is how their mom was raised, and like you don't see. I've never seen my mom do no freaking shit. I've never. My mom, as far as I'm concerned, my mom has never been outside of a church. Now I know my mom has had a life, outside of church and all that other stuff, but I've never seen that, and she's never shown that part of the. I'm speaking for myself. She's never shown that part to us, right? So usually when your mom puts on an outfit, you're like, "What you wearing that for?" You're like, "You're a mom. You get that." This new age is first off. This new age is different. As she was at the Usher concert and she wore that see-through dress with the cheeks out and all that, and at the Usher concert, and I guess he put on Twitter, it's just like you're a mom, and that boy got dragged, like he got dragged to hell, and I'm going to say this. You are right, but you did it in the wrong spot. And I am going to give you my reasons. First things first, that is Keke fucking Palmer. And I don't even know your name. As far as I'm concerned, you're just Keke Palmer's baby daddy. And I'm pretty sure that's how other women. When I was seeing the dragging, even in Lovely T's comment section, they was dragging the hell out of you. It's like, who the fuck is this nigga? That is Keke Palmer. You should be blessed to be lucky to Keke Palmer. It's like, what if he has good traits? It's one of those things. This is why like men can't catch a break. Like if you make more, and like Keke Palmer's in a weird situation too because she's in that because I think she said it herself. She's in that middle where she can't really date people that make more money than her because people is like she's weird to date. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've seen if I can find that video, I'll put it somewhere. But she's very weird to date, or maybe I just think it's weird. But she has something about her dating preference, and like he's just and what if the dude is just a good dude? What if he's a good dude? And me personally, I've said this before. I don't like see-through dresses, so I probably would react the same way. It's like you're a mom now. It's just like, but me personally, I think see-through dresses are tacky. And second, so that is but that's Keke Palmer. People love Keke Palmer, and I can understand why because Keke Palmer has such a lovable aura about her. Like when people look at Keke Palmer, it's just like, oh my God, that's Keke. Like she's like this generation's Angela Bassett. I've always said that she's this generation's Angela Bassett because people love Angela Bassett, and like they're kind of like on that. She's on that, when like Chris Brown and Michael Jackson, Keke Palmer, and Angela Bassett. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, but I feel like that's along the lines of there. Um, now, too. Now, I don't now personally. I don't know if this counts, but I've seen a lot of people bring this point up, and in my opinion, because Keke Palmer makes more money, and she is an actress, and she does her own key TV shit. I don't think this matters. I personally do not think this. If anything, they will find someone else. They will find another reason to drag her. He said, "Well, you made her a baby mama and not made her a wife." First of all, they're still together. Last time I checked, they are still together. They are still together. It was like, oh, so you make her a baby mama, but you make her a wife. They're still together. And then he says, "Oh, you're a boyfriend. You're not. That's not your wife. That's your boyfriend." Which is saying like that nigga should put a ring on it. And it was like, got to a point where I was like, so what if he did? So is it like, would he be in a better position if he put a ring on it? And he said that shit? And in my opinion, no. Y'all be like, y'all call that nigga, y'all probably embarrassed that nigga. Y'all probably told that nigga to shut the fuck up. Like I said, that's Keke Palmer. You should be blessed to be with Keke Palmer. It's just, and all the other stuff. Y'all defended Keke no matter what. Women, they have this thing like even if the woman is right or wrong, they will defend her. And a lot of women think that men have this same thing. It was like, no. No, we don't. It's just like we tell people all the time. It's like if that nigga is a fuck nigga, he is a fuck nigga. All right, it's like fuck that nigga. He is a fuck nigga, and we see the fuck nigga traits. We don't defend that. Now, if the thing is you calling him a fuck nigga, and all of a sudden he's not being a fuck nigga, yeah, we're gonna be like, nah, you bugging. That's a good dude. Like we will defend good men. We don't defend fuck niggas and all that other stuff. Now, women, I've seen you defend the holiest of the hoes. Where even if you don't like the woman or you don't agree with their lifestyle, y'all will defend her to the fucking teeth. So even if, and I'm not saying Keke Palmer was defending because it's Usher. Like any girl would swoon over Usher. It's fucking Usher, and Usher was doing what he was supposed to do. It's just Usher. It's, niggas, people will swoon over Usher. Look at him. It's fucking Usher. So, but it's just that you look at that, and it's just like even if she was married, that wouldn't have mattered because that man don't make Keke Palmer money. So if anything, a lot of them women look at him as the bitch of the bitch of the relationship. And as Sergeant Willie Pete says, you can't run shit on a bitch's dime. So she's gonna do what the fuck you want. And then it's just like, and then it got into we all have this space for black women. And I don't even think he was trying to embarrass her. I was like, look at you trying to publicly embarrass fucking Keke and all that other stuff. I'm pretty sure he wasn't trying to do that. I'm pretty sure he wasn't trying to do that at all. Maybe he's just like, maybe just didn't think that dress was appropriate as a mother now. Maybe now it's just, but I've heard like I don't know their relationship. So, and I've heard people say, oh, posted videos of her twerking or some shit like that and all that. And again, this is what, and again, even if she was a wife, I don't think no one would have cared. I really don't. I really don't. There are women out there that will defend that to the fucking T, and it's just like, you know what? It's like, you know what? I'm going, just because you're a mother or just because you're what, you don't care. That's Keke Palmer. She could do whatever the fuck she want. She make the money. She could find herself another nigga like that. And I'm pretty sure there's a majority. I'm not gonna say all of you, but a majority of you women would defend her because it's Keke Palmer. Just off of her being Keke Palmer alone, she is getting defended. But overall, it's just like did the brother do anything wrong? No. I don't think he did anything wrong, but at the same time, first off, you don't do that. You just don't do that on social media. And I'm just going to say that, just some things you just take it off of social media. It's just like, and then like even you don't even have to like. I don't like. Do you really think that outfit is appropriate? Now that you're a mother, like you could ask those questions, but like I said, she is, it's going to, because shit like this happens, and then like women get in their feelings, and then it's all about policing women's bodies, and black women should be able to wear whatever the fuck they want without judgment, even if it looks tacky, even look, and then you get to a lot of, y'all won't see this doing this with white women, it's always black men, and like it gets to the stupid arguments. It's a trickle down effect, and it's a snowball effect that I'm personally tired of, because it's just like, nigga can't state his opinion. Like, I'm not, look, and I saw another thing was just like, yo, your biggest haters are always the people with the person. I was like, yo, what if he just don't like the dress? Because a lot of y'all, first, and this is going out to some of you women, some of y'all, I don't think it's all of y'all, but some of y'all, a lot of y'all are very hurt. It was like, whatever nigga that y'all with really fucking hurt y'all, and y'all really need to like heal from that. Now, this sound like the same shit I said about the, red pill rage, but a lot of y'all are one and the same. I swear to God. Like, same thing I say to the niggas with the red pill rage. There are people on your side And yet, y'all do the absolute worst to chase these niggas away. A lot of these, and I say this to a lot of you women, it's just like, you don't think a lot of these men, they're not all macho macho. Some of these dudes is just like, logically, okay, logically, that makes sense. And y'all scare them away. Y'all gotta stop scaring people that fuck with y'all away. Because then y'all some lonely, angry women that just can't get a man, can't keep a man. And then this is when a lot of these red pill people bring up the statistic. This is why black women are single. This is why black women aren't happy. This is why black women, it's just like, y'all do this. I'm going to be real with y'all. Y'all do this to yourselves. And then, get the other thing. This is why niggas is dusty. This is why niggas is incels. This is why niggas is, go get your passport. This is why no one likes black women. This is why no one likes black men. It's just like, it's getting to a point, and I've said this, it's getting to a point where we can't even discuss if the man don't even like the dress or not. Like, y'all niggas expect niggas to be Russell Wilson. Nah, niggas is not Russell Wilson. Alright? But that's just me. What are y'all thoughts? Personally, like I said, I don't like see-through dresses, so it's just like, and I don't understand this whole thing about the see-through dresses, everybody when their cheeks out. But I love her body. Like her mom, her little mom body is hitting on cylinders, though. I will say that, but I'm just not a fan of see-through dresses. That's me personally. So if she'd asked me what you think of dresses, and it's like, well, if she with me, she would know that I'm not a fan of see-through dresses. So, but again, even though I'm right, you do got to put a ring on it. Like, just put a ring on it. But I still feel like even if you put a ring on it, it wouldn't matter. But, do what you got to do. Let me know what you think. Till then, my name is Oskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.